Today's adventure takes us to Stinson Mountain. We're parked at the end of Cross Street. It is plowed going down to the trailhead, but it's very, very narrow. So we're just going to park at the end here and then walk down. It's 0.3 to the trailhead from here. And the parking lot is plowed out. You'd probably get about 3 cars in here. So I guess we could have drove up. But we are at the trailhead for Stinson Mountain. And the trail itself appears to be broken out. We have the snowshoes. We'll put them on if needed. So we're headed out this way. Stinson Mountain is on 52 to view. It is on the New Hampshire Fire Tower list of the 93 towers that are standing, once stood, or were proposed. This will be number 43 for Cheryl and I. Oh, on a side note, my lovely wife is celebrating a birthday today, 29 again. So an interesting little tidbit while we were driving up 93 this morning, we noticed that the speed limit is now 70 miles per hour. We looked it up real quick, and January 1st, it went up to 70 from Canterbury all the way to the Vermont border. That's where we came from. And as you can see, we are crossing the Snowmobile trail. I think we crossed it a couple of times on this. We are in 0.47 miles. So after we crossed the Snowmobile trail, the snow seemed a little softer on this side, so we decided to go with the snowshoes. We're in about 3/4 of a mile, and we just started noticing that we're going up. The trail is really gentle. We're glad that we decided to put the snowshoes on. Once we crossed where the snowmobile trails go by, it's not as packed down as it was. Well, we finally hit a spot where at least we're getting some elevation that you can see. We've reached the second crossing of the snowmobile trail. Actually, it's not a crossing. We're going to take a left and follow it up here, and then the trail will continue off to the right, a ways up here. So here we go. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but it appears that following the snowmobile trail to the cutoff for our trail is going to have more elevation than we've had all day. So we come to the junction with the hiking trail and, as they call it, the snow machine trail. Of course, snow machine trail continues up this way. We believe that this road was probably the road that they used to supply the fire tower with, but we'll be going this way. And as you can see, we're going to be breaking trail. Thank God that we brought the snowshoes. I mean, you can go up the snowmobile trail too, but, well, we're hikers. It's winter. We don't feel like getting in their way. So we'll break the trail. Not that we've been really looking, but that appears to be the first blaze that we've seen all day.
So Chuck is breaking trail. He's making a nice little path for me. Okay, because it's my birthday. Thank you, honey.
Not a problem.
Our snowshoes have a little feature called elevators. So while we're breaking out the trail, going up this little hill, we're going to give it a shot. Go, baby. How's it feel?
Good. Hey, babe. So we have hit some elevation. Snowmobiles are traveling to our left. So there's been a few of them too. Could be a party on the summit. But as I pan around, notice how the trees are straight. Notice the angle of the mountain. That's steep. But at least where we're going makes it look like more of skirting around the cone and working our way up. So continuing to break trail, it is a workout. So where the trail looked like it went around the cone was actually the beginning of a series of switchbacks. At least it appears to be. If not, well, it's the way I'm making them. The second blaze that we've seen today. So at least we know we're breaking trail properly. And switchbacks will continue. We'll be taking a left and going up that way. I believe we're almost to the summit now.
The sun's back out.
It's kind of nice out here breaking trail. Just me and Cheryl. Well, occasional snowmobile to remind us that civilization is not far from us. We've run across a rabbit, an active area with a rabbit too, and then some kind of a bird, large winged, took off twice. It was on the ground, flew up into a tree, and then as we got a little bit closer, it flew even further. Couldn't make out what it was though. As you can see, forest is kind of thick. Cheryl's working her way up. We gotta be getting close. I know I keep saying that, and I'm never right.
Very good workout.
Yeah, no kidding. We're at the loop. We'll be staying to the right, as the sign says. And let's go up and bag this peak. It was a long walk. And a couple of falls that were not pretty. All right, we're moving on. And that bright sunshine up there is telling me that's got to be the summit. Up and over this little bump. Let's go bag it. Welcome to the summit of Stinson Mountain. 2,870 feet or 2,900 feet, depending which research you look at. It's all sort of irrelevant because we're here on the top anyway. Stinson Mountain got its name from David Stinson. Back in 1752, he was on a hunting party with a couple of friends, Amos Eastman and John Stark, when they got attacked by Indians. And as the story goes, Stinson and Eastman were killed and they were scalped on the shore of Stinson Lake, while Stark was taken away to Canada. He was later ransomed and went on to become a hero of the Revolutionary War. The name Stinson Mountain first appeared on an 1816 map that was done by Philip Carrigan. So, and these are the views that we're getting. There also used to be a ski slope up here that opened in 1934. There's not much information on it, and I believe it ran for a decade or two, and then it was shut down. It's hazy out there, and I have a glare coming off the viewfinder, so let's see if we can do this. Start zooming in to the power windmills out there. I'm just gonna have to hope I'm getting them because I can't see anything. And behind them would be Temple Mountain. It's one of the footings for the fire tower that was up here. First one was built in 1911 by the New Hampshire Timber Owners Association. A wooden structure, 16 feet high. Another one of the footings. Then in 1927, the White Mountain National Forest came and took that tower down, and they built a 30-foot structure, which was in operation from 1927 till 1965. And then in 1985, they took it down. So it's number 43 for us on the New Hampshire Fire Tower list. And those are the pillars. And where my lovely bride is taking a little rest, that was the foundation for the stairs going up to the tower.
So, from the Stinson Mountain trailhead,
doing my best impression of the hiker image. We're back down. It was a great day. We had a lot of falls, a lot of fun. But that brings this adventure to the end.
the end.